Yes, it's Friday. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of the airwaves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo on your one woman and the divine creative radio station, 222.9 The Mothership. And it's May 16th, 2025, and today's love's kind of tricky because the daily numerology is at a 21-3. And we know that 21 is sacred to Eshu and Ogun, so some new roads may be opening up in your love areas once you pass certain tests. Now, if you're the one deliberately being tricky in the ways of love, be prepared to be tricked in the ways that you've been tricking. Ain't personal, just universal law. It's the ninth Friday of spring equinox and the fourth of Taurus season, and the moon tonight is waning in the 10th house of Capricorn. So we got the moon waiting in the seagold house, right? So you might want to lose some survival mode when it comes to love. Because Saturn is that planet of grounding. It's also the planet of power, karma, discipline, root chakra energy. And with the moon waning in that house, you might want to release some of that so you can be open to that Steve Winwood higher kind of love. Ashe. If you've been listening to the Mothership all day today, then you have started out at 12 a.m. with some solar plexus sleep meditation, followed by your 6 a.m. cosmic weather forecast. Then we had the rising Bembe to Oshun before we got to the sensual and melodic Mothers of Song. So here's what you get each and every Friday that you tune into rotation 5 of the Mothership's 7 orbits. Check it out. Yellows, golds, Venus, Iba Osun, love, sensuality, voices of the mothers. Welcome to Fridays on the Mothership. 222.9. Beam up. And we are back. So if you are listening to this from Facebook, then you already know the drill. The player is right there on the page where you can beam up, tune in, and jam out. If you haven't already, make sure you join the email list so that you can get and keep the inside scoop on what's going on the blogs, in the exclusive orbit, and all the other things that 222.9 The Mothership has to offer. I am available for readings and spiritual guidance and counseling via my hotline 314-200-0368, or I got the live reads via Pensight and pre-recorded with a 24-hour turn around. All right, speaking of readings, I got to get to your open book tarot read for the Lovers Collective. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to The Orbit. Diamonds from my eyes form a river of wisdom. This book is The Coal, an iiiYansaje Muse haiku. Experienced my first collection of poetry back when my diamonds were still coals in the flames. It explores the darkness that led to the light, complete with never-before-seen photos and a brand-new foreword. The rhymes are gripping testimonies that prophesized in riddle. Are you ready? Experience Crying Diamonds 11 years later by ordering your copy today at www.poeticallymused.org. And we're back. So let's take a look at where your energies are, the energies around you, and how the Most High Divine has to balance all that energy out. Now, mind you, I do not solicit, I do not DM, I do not hit you up delivering readings, or asking for donations. So do not get scammed. I allow your Ori and your ancestors to choose me organically. With that said, let's get to it. All right.
Iba Arriba, Kusu, Ila Orun, Iwa Orun. Iba Olodumare and Most High, we give thanks. Iba to the Ori and the ancestors of everyone who is watching this message. Iba Ishu, Orisha of communication. Do not confuse us. Please open the way for clear communication from the heavens to the earth, that we may receive messages of encouragement, guidance, clarity, and truth, free of any negative things from malevolent forces. Iba Oya Iya Me, deliver the message of transformative change. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Oh.
Oh, wow. As soon as I called out Oya's name, the death card showed up. So, there's going to be some endings in some areas in your love life, but don't fret. That means that there are some new beginnings right behind it. So, right now, you are being called to surrender and to reflect, because you are being prepared for some good things. Because underneath the surrender card, bam, there it is, love. So, a different kind of love, a kingdom love, is on the way. But in your reflections, you may have found yourself in frustration. And frustration is a very good growing point, because as you can see on the frustration card, you see a square peg trying to go into a round hole. So what this death card symbolizes is all the areas of love where you try to put a square peg into a round hole. Oh honey, that season has long passed. And because you obeyed and surrendered and went inside and healed, instead of acting out on your wounds, you can expect the heavenly reward of real love. Ashe. Let's see what people around you got to deal with this energy. How are people around you dealing with that? Let's pull a black rose off the vine.
Iba Arriba, Kusu, Ila Orun, Iwa Orun.
So, how are people around the collective dealing with the death of this square peg and round hole energy? Oh, y'all don't want to pop out? All right, I'll just split it open. Okay, so intimately, some people are still interested in dating you. And what this means is that this feels like some energies that may have tried to treat you like a prospect in the past, that, maybe overindulging more in the things that they traded you for, trying to tell themselves that they didn't make a huge mistake, because they know that once your energy has upgraded to the level of attracting in your kingdom spouse, they know all this freelance dating is over. And it's like, yes, that's this energy. Somebody in your energy, and it's focusing in on a singular person. This feels like perhaps a past person that engaged in risky behavior because it gave them a rush. They're feeling trapped because you are ascending. So sometimes the worst thing that you can do to people is to simply leave them to their choices. Because under those cards, I got jealousy and triggers. So this is, many people around you are kind of feeling jealous and feeling triggered because they don't have the same bravery to surrender and stop repeating things that are bringing about the same results. But that's their problem, not yours. But why are you being told this? Because at the bottom of the deck is masked. So when it comes to this new, upgraded version of your love, you're going to have to watch out for people who have pretended that they changed. Ashe.
Iba Arriba, Kusu, Ila Orun, Iwa Orun.
So, what does the divine medicine woman healing tarot deck has to say about all of this? Oh, there's a card. Walk away. Turn your back on your past to focus completely on your future. Because as you can see with the Eight of Bowls, that's two people holding each other, turning their back on the world and moving forward. So this is a telltale sign that your kingdom spouse is on the way. Ashe. And if you notice, I said kingdom spouse because both parties are focused on the being in the clouds, meaning a relationship centered on the divine that will require you to turn your back on the world. And what does turn your back on the world mean? That means all that negativity, them social media gurus, all the man hate, all the woman hate, all the hating from friends, all the past trauma from other relationships. You are getting ready to turn your back on all of that. And I am proud of you. And I see a love that is never going to end with the death card showing up inverted. So this is an everlasting love. And with the Five of Stones showing up inverted, this is the end of a season of struggle and lack as well. So you are headed into something amazing. So that death card that showed up at the very beginning of the reading, embrace it. Because that represents the death of the old life to make room for the new one. And the unknown that we fear often holds all the blessings we asked for. At the bottom of the deck, the Harvest card. Wheel of Fortune. Enough said. There's my general reading. If you would like a personal read, then give me a call at 314-200-0368. Or you can hit the pin site link where you can get one live, one-on-one yours truly, or one pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiiYansaje Muse, and this is the forecast on 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio for the road less traveled.
Love, allure, is so much more than tawdry seduction. Oshun, the Venus Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutiq. All proceeds go to 222.9, the Mothership, Internet Radio for the road less traveled. Beam up.
And we're back, and y'all know the drill. I got to get back on up in this mothership to cook up more music, mystics, and mojo to throw over these airwaves. And today's channel song. What do I want to channel in today? In alignment with Oshun, with a little sprinkle of SU in there. Aaliyah and DMX come back in one piece. I love it. I'll see you babies tonight on the forecast. This is 222.9 The Mothership, and you are listening to The Ortbit. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.